wrap up on this ISL conversation, now the way I see it is now this contract is up for renewal or renegotiation. If you were AIFF today, what would be so before that actually the way I understand it is that AIFF would potentially be okay with a similar contract as long as there's a fixed commitment of money, right? Reliance, on the other hand, is saying that potentially that we have lost so much over these 15 years. So my estimate is that today most clubs will be losing 20 to 30 crores or 15 to 30 crores. When we were running in the earlier years, the first set of years, 40, 50 crores was our loss per season. So if there's a franchise that has been existent for 12, 13 years, they have probably lost 300 odd crores or 250 odd crores. That means around 3,000 crores being spent by franchisees. ISL centrally is losing money, Star Sports back in the day, and now Geo as the broadcaster is potentially losing money. Cumulatively, 5, 6,000 crores has been spent on or invested in ISL, right? Now, if I'm Reliance, my intention was to grow the sport. My intention was to bring the best people, best brands, best actors, best players, whatever best I could do to bring all industrialists together and try to build football. No question on the intention. And even approach question can only be in hindsight, right? So even they must be frustrated. कि इतना पैसा लगा दिया, they used all their network connections, right? They've got tried to get all the brands. They have the best of everything. The production quality is good. Whatever they could do, which whatever things they could influence, basically except playing,
Yeah.
they've tried to do it in the best way. So where we stand is AIFF potentially will be okay with a similar agreement. Reliance, on the other hand, would be potentially very tired of this nonsense, saying we are completely losing money and no significant outcome is coming. So they have proposed a different model where AIFF is an equity partner, the franchise are an equity partner, and the league is also like a joint one, and also restrict right now still relegation promotion in some sense because people who have invested so much money should not get relegated, and that's how MLS was also built in a way. So now, in a situation, if you were the deciding factor in AIFF, you were still the general secretary, which direction would you go? Would you take the Reliance deal, renegotiate it, or set up your own league again? Because I feel if AIFF creates a merger of I League and ISL, they'll still get 10, 12 franchises. You reduce the cost structures in a way where the teams are not losing 20, 30 crores, but maybe 10, 12 crores. So there's a 5, 6 crore franchise fee and the player salaries have to come down, no doubt about it. And you try to make it more sustainable and try to build a product from scratch. And I feel AIFF, if they run their own league, it will be risky. And yes, there's a setup investment required, but they might end up making 40, 50 crores from franchise anyway. And at least the league can sit. But what would you do?
Let's see, AFF running the league, in today's situation, perceptionally and market-wise, you know, everyone will say majority that it cannot even run I League.
Hmm.
Therefore, how it can run,
ISL.
ISL, and we all also need to be very practical. Say that like those franchisee, the industrialists might not be coming forward to risk further if AFF owns it, because not because of anything else, but it they might lose further.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
trust
because of
on
the
the
trust,
organizer.
the
Yeah.
factor and all. But see, the question from you, like how it should go forward, if I am there, or if I have any role to play, or I am there in this situation. See, we have to also understand is that those who have continue to suffer, and continue to put the money into the game, you know we need to protect them as well, very because otherwise, like say tomorrow, or like Sanjeev Goenka leaves, or Asian Paint leaves, or John Abraham leaves, or Abhishek leaves. So where is the next Abhishek
Who's going to invest
thinking,
now? Yeah.
oh, if they could not, you know, like John, they really, mean what they say, and they exhibit the passion and their seriousness as well. They go meet people, for football, yeah, not for their own thing, yeah. And when they could not, therefore,
How will it happen
how
then?
will how will it happen? You know, and that is, we should not allow to do that. Because we are at that stage. Because you are not in a situation where there are people are queuing to be part of you. Here, you are, you have to dig maybe 100 miles down to get one, and that uh, practically I am speaking, to get
New set
somebody
of
to,
people is not going to work.
yeah,
Yeah.
even in lakhs people are not ready to give. Therefore, here you require in millions, yeah. So what we need to do is, because at the end perception is very important, and having the right people there matters, because your risk as a footballing body is limited there, because you have given out all the risk to all
All
others
others.
divided, and they are part of it, yeah. And that
Mm.
is why my thinking would be that how I can protect all of them, those who have lost, as you combinedly 6,000 crore, yeah.
But Chaji, if
and
they don't
and
get the
then,
deal they want.
yeah, so
Mm.
I'm coming to that.
Mm.
So therefore, it need to see, like, it is like, you as a marketing, like, as FSDL, you will have your proposal. As AIFF, we need to think what is good for football, what is good for people who are part of it, yeah. And then have to have an open discussion. And this discussion, we started like when I was there in AIFF in 2023 itself, like how to take it forward, what can be the structure. And I don't agree that that this easy money coming to AIFF.
You don't
And
agree.
no, this is where the whole culture of like what you say, you don't have to
Relaxation.
do
Mm.
anything. You know, your money is coming to your bank. You just need an ATM to
Mm.
withdraw, and that is where you are not trained in the right way to go to market, and you are not even trying to do extra for
Raising more money or
raising more money.
yeah.